Welcome back to the Lolita's Garden. I'm out here for a 3-day weekend. Today is Saturday about 11 o'clock in the morning. And I've got off Monday, so I'll be here for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Had some time off to use from work before the end of the year. And what better place to spend it than out here in the wild and wonderful West Virginia. This week I'll be milling. I got about 2.5 logs left to do. I should get about 18 1x12s or 1x10s or something. Stick around, it's going to be a good time. I'll be doing some outdoor cooking, keep myself alive and fed, and then I'll be able to show you where I've been spending the nights when I come up here. There's a nice cabin that a friend of mine owns. She lets me stay in it. Last week I started milling up this one. I got about, 3/4 of the way through it, and then I had to break for the day. I was up here with the family, so I didn't get a lot of work time in. What you see in this time lapse is just 2 hours, but I got 6 boards out of it, and I probably have 3 or 4 more in there. So that's 10 boards from this log. And this one's about the same butt diameter, a little bit smaller at the top, so I'll probably get 8 boards out of that one. And I got a fat one down here, a nice fat one, so I'll probably get, another 8 boards out of this one. So I'm hoping to walk out of here with the woods today, or this weekend, with 18 boards. We'll see how it goes. My boards are averaging out about 8 inches, and at that rate I figured that I need 47 boards to finish up the sheathing of the sides, the floor, and the roof of the cabin. So I took out the rest of this log, I took out that log, and that yielded 12 boards today, so that's a total of 18 boards at 8 inches a piece. What is that? That's 120 and it's like 154 inches of board. That's pretty good. 154 inches covers at least one side and part of another. And you got to remember there's going to be windows and such as that will take up space where siding would be. We're getting there. It's going to take a long time. And I'm not recommending that this is a good way to do anything. This isn't how you should do it. But if you want to, you might follow my example, and or if you're thinking about it, you can look at what I'm doing and go, yeah, maybe not, or I think I have the gusto to do what that guy's doing. But yeah, this is the dumb way of doing it. You'll see a pattern in my videos where I'm just blessed by the people that surround me, and sometimes just by random happenstance, occurrence, things just sort of work out in my favor. It's quite a blessing. This is one of those. This is Amy and Chris's cabin, and they only use it during the week, and I only need to use it during the weekend. And they said, go ahead. We're really happy to have you there. I don't know what I'd do if it weren't for this place. But I sleep right here. There's a television and a DVD player. There's beers in the fridge. It's just quite a blessing, and I'm glad to be here. So I wanted to share this place with you. It's Amy and Chris's cabin. Welcome back to Most Extreme Bushcraft. I'm your host, legendary crafter and survivalist chef Steve Bushcraft. So you're trapped out in the wilderness with only the essentials: a bushcraft axe, a bushcraft knife, a bushcraft cast iron skillet, and your trusty bushcraft butane lighter. It's cold and nightfall is approaching, but have no fear. If you're able to keep your wits about you and remember your training, you'll be able to prepare a chicken and bushcraft vegetable stew that will give you the energy to make it out alive. It all starts with your fire. Get it cooking and separate a small bed of coals beside the fire. This will be the simmer setting on your bushcraft stove. If you've planned ahead, you'll have a good supply of seasoned pork fat in your pack. Let that melt over low heat while you forage the rest of your ingredients. The wilderness will provide for all of your food needs, but you need to know how and where to forage for the bounty. If you're a trained bushcrafter, Nature's Grocery Store will have you at the self-checkout in no time. Oh, beautiful. I find that time and time again, the skill of hunting can transfer an ordinary bushcraft meal into a 5-star survival smorgasbord. Yes. One of the key paramounts of bushcrafting is preparation of your camp, and end grain cutting boards are really hot right now. This will not only be an essential in the preparation of your foraged ingredients, but also an attractive addition to your bushcraft camp. So hot. That looks nice, and it's a good start to giving you the energy to make it out of your situation alive. Allow your bushcraft mirepoix to saute for a moment before transferring it to a higher heat. Now would be a good time to add whatever water you can spare from your canteen, or alternatively, a quart of store-brand chicken broth if you have one available. Planning ahead for every situation is a must in bushcrafting. Once that boils, add the spoils of your hunt and return the pot to the bushcraft simmer station. While this cooks, you should use every moment of daylight to better your situation. Stacking time is critical if you want to make it out alive. There's an old saying in bushcraft lore that there's almost no end to what we can make from the wilderness, but no matter how long we try, we can never make time. You'll know your stew is ready based on the instincts that you honed over decades working the line in family restaurants. The meat should be fall off the bushcraft bone tender. I hope the tips I shared in today's video were helpful, and that you'll survive another day to join us back here at Most Extreme Bushcraft. If you like this video, click the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. But don't forget to click the bell icon.
No, not the bell icon.
After a rather restless night of sleep, I returned to the property to cut the live edges off the boards I milled from the logs yesterday. So now that I've cut all this wood down here, I've got it trimmed up so that, they're just straight planks, there's no wild edges on them. I need to move them. I need to move them all the way up to here. And I can walk them one or two at a time, but that's gonna just be boring. I think that's boring. I'll find that boring. I want to build this cart. It's like a trailer, so something I will pull, hopefully with my body strength, maybe with a car. I can put a couple boards on there and roll it up the hill and get more work done easier and faster. So we're gonna give this a try today. I've got some lawnmower tires for these things, and all the rest of this I can just pull out of the offcuts and some saplings and stuff around the property. I have this pair of saplings here that's going to form like the main run of the cart, or the trailer. So this isn't a full sapling, this is split this in half, so it kind of takes a little bit of the weight off it there. The axle is going to be a full, 4.5-inch sapling though. And let me show you the wheels I got. These are unwanted lawnmower junk wheels, made of the highest quality Chinese plastic. They actually have bearings in the hubs, so that's going to work out pretty well. And I've welded on some angle iron. I will cut the sapling to a right angle, and then I will screw these angles to the sapling itself. Maiden voyage on this was not so good. I think one of the things that will help would be moving that set of wheels toward the back. There it is, all fixed up, wheels in the back. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of wood on here right now. Last load was half that. I fully expect for this to break right now. Oh no, we can't hit that, girl. Girl, this is too heavy. Moving these boards up the hill and taking them off and stacking them up to be picked up and stacked again is the hardest work I've done out here. This is why I would like to have a tractor. But don't forget to click the bell icon. That damn bell icon's gonna be there forever. Oh, we won't have old videos where we're talking about some bell icon that doesn't exist. Trust me. I'm Steve Bushcraft.